After each meet, for the first 6 meets, I improved every single meet since then, and ever since then it's just been trying to get higher bars, get higher up on the rankings, and we made regionals, which was the goal, and now we're gonna go show what we can do. It was a great day. Originally I wasn't feeling the best. My leg was hurting, I had shin problems, and Adam wrapped me up, got me right, and then all my whole team came over there to support me, and it was really their cheers that got me over that bar. I was really excited. I mean, it's definitely a big thing to come in and do as a freshman. I just want to come in here and show up for my school, show up for my team, and just jump to the best possible I can. Obviously, we want to have a good jump day. I'd love to hit 7 foot at regionals. It'd be great, but overall, just have a good attitude, and I'm thankful for the opportunity to go.
It was a long season because we have indoor included. I first meet started off really good. The 60 started off really good. I had a lot of hope in that. I think I qualified for ECACs on that, or I was close to on my first 60 race. So that was exciting. Going into the next meet, I had a lot of hope. I felt like I had gained some confidence from that first meet. And then I believe that next meet was when I broke the school record in long jump. The first time when I jumped 20 feet 4 inches. And so that was super exciting. I cried because it was just something that I've known that has been in me. So it was just really nice to finally get that to actually happen, because it happens in practice and it's been happening for a while in practices, and to finally get a mark that counts and no scratching and stuff like that. So it was really nice to finally get that. And then going to ECACs, where I did the biggest jump in my life, and I did 20 feet 8 inches. I cried again, of course. But it's super exciting to finally feel like I am reaching my potential and continuing to get better at what I'm doing. I'm just thinking about how much I really want it and how much I've put into this, and that, I just need to let the jump come to me, because we know that it's in there. The biggest thing for me is my competition. I'm going against these people who in high school I was looking up to, and now I get the opportunity to see them in person and watch them and compete against them. So it's super exciting.
Definitely feels great just to be back and feel more like myself. Last year was definitely hard, dealing with numerous injuries throughout the year. Coming into the season, me and Coach had a plan, but summer kind of had a little mix-up where I wasn't able to get surgery the time we needed. So I ended up getting surgery later in the summer and had to miss all first semester with just rehab and getting back strong. And then COVID on top of that, had to sit out a few weeks for that. Winter break and second semester, I trained really hard. Me and Coach were out here all winter break. I didn't go home. I told my mom I'm not going home, I'm staying here. I'm trying to train. I'm trying to be better than I was last year and be in a better spot than I was this time last year, waiting for that top 48 list to come out. The training definitely helped, just being with my team, because I know last year there was no hurdlers. It was just me and Ryan, but Ryan's a DCAT, so he wasn't out there as much. But with our hurdle core, definitely helped me with just becoming better and pushing throughout practice, not being alone, having them right there and knowing I'm an upperclassman, I gotta show out. If I do better, they're gonna do better because I'm gotta lead by example. So this year definitely was great, just training with more people. That was a huge meet. I love that type of atmosphere with I think it was 100 teams maybe. I love having that many people with that atmosphere, knowing that everybody's there to run hard, do their best, and they're a lot more professional than some other meets we go to, because they're the big dogs, they're the big names. So going into that meet, I was really pumped. I was ready for the competition. 110 hurdles. I didn't have the best start at the 110 hurdles, but I'm a competitor. I love to compete, so I kept pushing, made it, got first place in my heat, and was third overall in the meet. And the 400 hurdles, I had some pretty big names out there. And for me, the bigger they are, I just love the fact that they're out there to run hard. I saw them get out, and I was right behind them, end up catching up. Coming into the last curve, And I just pushed to the end and ended up winning the 400 hurdles with a 51.55, which put me at the time top 10 going into the conference meet. Months before, leading up, talking to coach, telling him, hey, listen, I'm down to put myself through anything, put myself in any event to help the team with a better outcome than last year. We had a lot of good guys this year, which gave us the opportunity to compete for first place. But going into the meet, coach, we had a meeting where coach told us what we need to do, how we need to attack the meet. And that was the game plan. Go out there, do my best. So I went out there and crushed every event I could do. Oh, I'm excited. I kind of wish it was in Florida, but I'm super excited. I've been so happy this whole time. I put myself through a lot just so I was in the position to where I can be comfortable going in, knowing I'm gonna be in at least one event for regionals. But I'm ready. I'm ready to go out there, be in that big crowd with all those great athletes and run my best.
The NCAA is the best it's ever been. And so the times that it took to make the meet are better than the year before, better than the year before that. You know, a lot we talk about, you know, the pandemic and the adversity. You know, these athletes now, you know, they can handle adversity, and what they do is they respond. And so the level of expectation and the standard has just improved so much. You know, for them to make this cut, it just shows that not only are they obviously improving, but they're improving even faster than their peers, you know, to have this chance to compete. Yeah, I think, you know, so if we start with that day one goal of being at this stage, you know, this is the national championships. Everything's always about being in this moment. And so these three outstanding individuals, Donovan, Courtney, Josh, have just proven that it can be done. And, you know, for those that obviously want to know what it takes to get there, it's always hard work, determination, sacrifice, resiliency. And, you know, for us, it just now it proves that it can be done here. You know, it's exciting to see hard work pay off. And, you know, when you talk of vision, you talk of culture. And so, yeah, talking about, you know, just execution. And when you talk that stuff into existence and then it happens, it's just to be celebrated. It's exciting. And so for the program, it means everything. And I can't tell you how proud I am, not only of these three, but obviously of the direction of where the program is going, because, you know, they know that this year they were the one. They were the one to do it. And now, obviously, from this point forward, it's always going to be one of many. How many can be at this moment with them next year, because we know it's possible. And now it's about trying to get to the national meet and to earn All-American status, and we have a shot. You know, obviously want to thank everybody, you know, who got us to this stage.
You know, I talked about the Seahawk way of, you know, culture. That's the community, parents, family. And then obviously it comes to the, you know, obviously the vision that's always with the staff. You know, so Coach Thomas, Coach Max.
Obviously investment in people. You know, so that starts with Adam, our athletic trainer, all of our support staff when it comes to Coach B in the weight room, academics with Maggie, you know, obviously athletic administration, you know, giving us the opportunity to compete. And this year's schedule was all about opportunity. So we had that investment at a high end to have these shots, to have these chances to go compete. And obviously thank you to the athletes for putting in the work. You know, it's always about them, you know, so excited about what they're doing and excited about the future.